Hello there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Time is around 1:10 here. So I'll be doing two individual reviews, no list for the day. I missed out on yesterday. I was not feeling very well. My nose was blocked. Pretty much a cold sinus problem, but today I'm feeling a little better. And I'm having, just to do the review, I'm having some nice tea just to share with you. This is lemon ginger green tea. Very nice. Mm. If you do not know by any chance, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, we are the two countries produce on the finest blend tea in the world. So let's see the review what we have. No need to make too long intro. The first fragrance I'm going to do is this affordable fragrance house, Antonio Banderas. You guys already know he is a big celebrity, big actor, Desperado, Assassins, great films, and he's one of the greatest actors of all time. And he is the Puss in Boots, So Shrek, if you follow that. So he's one of my favorite actors alongside Selma Hayek. I like their chemistry. So this fragrance is sort of like Seduction line, one of the flankers, and I wanted to get this for some time. These are very affordable. Usually you can get this something like 20, 25 bucks. And if there's any sale, you can get under $30, 200 ml of the juice. My favorite from this line is always Blue Seduction. I just love the juice. Very juicy, aquatic. It's something like a juicier version of Versace Manu Fresh with a lot more like blue notes. But sadly, this whole line, none of them really perform much. But for the price, there's a decent juice. We'll see if this is decent. So this is the packaging. And these things you can find, I think, in USA somewhere $10, $15 in a bargain bin, like TJ Maxx, Ross. We have to pay around $20, $25, depending on where you buy it from. So the bottle here looks just like the rest of the Seduction. And tell you one of the things, if you actually, and one of the things that is, if you go to Fragrantica, you'll see, if you just type Seduction Antonio Banderas, you'll see lot of suggestion, like lot of these the releases. I think they have at least 20 or more flanker to this line, and I cannot cover all of them, but I will try to cover as many as I could. This is the bottle. It looks blue, not very fancy. These ones you can tell these are budget fragrances. This bottle, you can see the juice level if you move it around. Yeah, is not totally opaque, and base, I think there's nothing much. I don't know. Yeah, at the side, the sticker is at the side of the other information. So the cap is very light. It says Antonio Banderas on the neck, just for your detailing purpose. Okay. The cap is not very heavy. It's a plastic cap. Cheap fragrance, cheap cap, I have no problem. So sometimes I'll tell you one other thing. I'm not very big fan of this bottle design. Reason being, they're sometimes be tough to hold and spray. Even my hand is not very small, but people with smaller hands will have problem because the bottle is wider. So like this one, Set Sail Saint Bart, or something, some of the other perfume bottles, they are a bit difficult. Even that Al Haramein Detour Noir bottle, very difficult for to hold and spray. And never mind, the spray is good spray. So let me spray this here. A couple of sprays, let the liquid disappear, and I'll tell you how this fragrance is. So I have known this fragrance for like couple of years now or so. I always see this in the departmental stores. Then I'm like, I see the comparison between this and Invictus. Main reason for me not to get it is because I already have the OG Invictus. Okay, and I did cover many Invictus clones. And you can only compare a fragrance to the OG if you already have owned it previously. Okay, so I can compare this. So there are a certain obviously more similarity than difference, but there's some difference between this and Invictus. Okay. First thing, when you spray this for the first time, the opening is very nice, very fresh, very sweet, fresh, like a ocean wave, like aquatic. You get the smell. It's sweet. It's basically like the sweetness of Invictus, but it's a little bit different. So someone in the Fragrantica, I think one of the members did say that this fragrance is closer to Invictus Legend than Invictus, and I can kind of see that, like it's between like Invictus and Invictus Legend, one of the two. But one thing, obviously it's not going to perform. Okay, first thing, let's get it out of the way. Performance is not beast mode. This is good for 2 hours. Okay, frankly speaking, nothing, no need to sugarcoat it. I went for a night walk. Like, okay, I do evening walk. I did it late night, 9 to 10, and then 10, 15, like 1.5 hour of walk. I had like sprayed on me on the shirt while I was walking. It was like 6, 7, 8 sprays. Okay, I went like liberal just to check. And what happened was I could detect it. Initial hour is very nice projection because breezy, it was cloudy, it just rained a while back. So what happened was, even the humidity, but the warm and the nice breeze sort of made it like a nice little combination and nice little chemistry. So for me, it was like on my neck, on my shirt, on my hand. I could detect it, but the time I finished my work, I came back and I sort of like made dinner and also had tea and coffee or whatever. Like I had coffee, I think. Yeah. By that 2.5 hour mark, it was very, very faint on my skin. So the thing is, this also has that issue of performance, but I would not say it's a very big crime. Okay. So some of you may say I can get a $20 Latafa nowadays, which can last about 7 to 8 hours, which is true, which is not a lie, which is not a wrong statement. So why would you buy this? Antonio Banderas fans. Okay, this house has certain fan base, and I see him. I follow his page. He promotes his perfume, like new releases or commercials. He does that like every now and then. So for me, he's a genuine stand-up guy. I really like him because he's one of those celebrities not having any. I do not know of any controversy. So the thing is, you have to connect. Sometimes you have to like someone enough. Like I do, even if you sound funny, but I do like Paris Hilton for some reason, and I do like her perfumes. I like Britney Spears. So some of you like may not like all these celebrities, but I do. A lot of the celebrities like I do not like is one of them is what's her name, Oprah. Other one is that girl, that lady who does the show, uh, Ellen DeGeneres, right? She seemed like not a very nice person. So I'm giving you an example. If let's say Ellen DeGeneres, if she did release a perfume, I wouldn't buy it, okay? Because I would not spend my money to, support a celebrity who is not very nice to other celebrities, other people. She's mean. So it sounds funny. I don't even know. They're never gonna meet them, but I think Antonio Banderas, he has good cause. He sometimes work for nature, environment. So I like him as a celebrity. I like him. That's why I buy his perfumes. You don't have to. If you already have Invictus, you don't need this, honestly speaking. But it does provide something really nice for the money. Like let's say, yeah, I understand Middle Eastern perfumes. Let's say something like Hawas or something. It will last outperform this by 3 times more easily any day. If you let's say have any of the new Zeleni, Ahmed Al Maghribi Blue, it's gonna outperform this fragrance by 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay, if you want to go for those, go for it. Honestly, frankly, I would not mind. But there's some sort of nostalgia when you smell this. When I smell this, it is those early years of Hawas. If you've been a fan, or Invictus Aqua, even I would go up to that. Invictus Aqua, it gives that feel of 2016 Invictus Aqua. So it is kind of blue, it's kind of sweet, it's kind of aquatic, and also has this kind of like a bay leaf sort of how to say, herbal freshness. So it is a nice like a sea breeze kind of smell. It is very simple. It is for students, the people who are on a budget. You just want to get a fragrance in a, let's say like this. Okay, let's just finish it like this. Let's say you went shopping mall. Okay, and you did some groceries, you got your supplies for the week or the month, and you went to, by accident, you went to the cologne section, right? Like you went there and you just like, hey, let's pick up a deodorant, and you immediately like see, oh, there's some few fragrances, $20, $15. Okay, let's see. And then you just had some extra cash, or you just bored, you want to pick up something for yourself. So instead of picking up a six-pack of Bud Light, you picked it up. How much is Bud Light anyway in the States right now? Okay, so this is the story. Basically, pick it up, you bring back, hey, ha ha, you just put it on your lap and you drive back with a big, truck, and you just go back, ha ha ha, I got a cologne, just spray it. It gives you the happiness, cheap fragrance, cheap thrills, and I think it achieves that. If you work in the garage, you can put it on. So it's not to be compared with Middle Eastern perfume. If you want to go Middle Eastern. But this is a nice little fragrance, fresh, sweet, but it's not going to appeal to everybody. It is kind of synthetic, a little bit headache inducing. Initially has the bubblegum sweetness. So it has its own touch. It's like 90% with just 10% of its own thing. So I think I like it. It's very simple perfume, like just like the Blue Seduction. It does not do anything complex. These are not niche. These are very affordable perfumes and does its job. Okay. So if you keep this in the office corner, you just came from outside, very hot and humid, spray on yourself like 6, 7 times, you're good for 2 to 3 hours. Okay, that's the thing. Overall, this fragrance, I like the smell. Just next to the Blue Seduction, this is my number one. I like the Seduction in black also, and a few of the other ones, the Aqua or something like those light blue colors. This is somewhere in my top five. Okay, one of the anti-rependers, really sweet, fresh, beautiful perfume. I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. Good fragrance with a average longevity. Okay, but for the price, I will not complain. Check it out. You find it for a good deal, 10, 15, $20. Maybe you will think, yeah, let's get it. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Let's do one more review. That's gonna be the Brioni review that you guys asked for. Take care. Bye bye.